Welcome back to Geno King Boxing. Yes, good morning, my people. We got some great fights on the horizon. Fights being negotiated. One of the fights I've been hearing about lately is Jarron Ennis against Kieth, one-time Thurman. I think this will be a great test for both of these guys at the 147-pound weight. It would show the world Jarron boosts in his skills against a veteran, experienced fighter like Kieth one-time Thurman. And Kieth one-time Thurman can also come back and show the world that he's not done yet. He still got something in the tank, and he still got something to prove. It's just going to be up to the fighters to see who could pull this out. I do think Jarron Ennis is a favorite as far as all the boxes, as far as skill sets and everything. I think Jarron has all that beat. Keith one-time Thurman is definitely a hard puncher. He likes to box, he can brawl, he can move around the ring. I think this will be a great test for both of them, a good matchup. I think they need to make this fight happen. Jarron Ennis, what can I say? He's the next up-and-coming superstar, I believe, in boxing. Great counter-punching ability, great defense, great ring IQ. Just a great boxer, brawler all around. I do think he has a few things he needs to work on from watching his last couple of fights. He needs to work on a few things, but hey, he'll get there. He'll get there. He's still young, and he can manage through it till he perfects it. So keep one-time Thurman. Like I said, he's an experience. He's been in there with the best, from Danny Garcia to Manny Pacquiao. He's done a lot in the sport. He's been out of the ring a lot also too, so that could play a big role in his performance as far as his ring rust and everything. He looked decent in his last performance. I always looked at Keith Thurman. He's a good fighter, never been great, but he's definitely been a good fighter, world champion. He knows what to do to get the win. But yeah, I think this would be a great test. Me personally, I think Jarron Ennis would be too much for him. The counter punching, the defense will frustrate Keith Thurman in there once he sees how hard it is to hit a guy like Jarron Ennis. His stamina, the way he moves around the ring, and Jarron can also walk you down too. He'll walk you down. I think this will be a great matchup. Definitely needs to happen. I think they should have it on the East Coast. Me personally, like New York, Madison Square Garden. That would be a great fight, knowing that Jarron Ennis is from Philly. Have it on that East Coast. But these are some of the upcoming fights we got going. Boxing's heating up. They need to have the fight before the year is out. That's what I'm hoping. You got this September. They could have this fight at the beginning of December, if, they work their butts off and get this negotiation, all that stuff underway now. That way they can have something signed by at least October, the middle of October. Give them time to train and everything. But yeah, these are the fights that we want to see. I want boxing to end the year off strong with maybe this fight, Jarron Ennis versus Keith Thurman. Then possibly the rematch with Crawford and Spence. And then we got Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos in November 16th. So yeah, I want this year to be ended right with boxing. So then 2024 be lit. So yep. This is what we got going on. Geno King Boxing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight. Who y'all think would win? Who you think would have the advantage? Y'all subscribe to the channel. Press that like button. I'll holla.